see me, Mr. Kennedy?
If you even scratch her, I'll break your bones.
First, we shall see if you can make it this far. I'll be waiting.
Shit.
Okay, well, I mean, I want to wrap this properly because I don't have a lot of opportunities to record this game and I really like it. How can you record Overwatch? Oh, I guess I'll first need to say the setup of how I record PC games. I use my brother's computer, and I mean, doing playthroughs like this one, like Resident Evil, where I talk like normally, I require not to have an audience because I don't like my brothers watching me playing this. I like a bit more privacy. Then how I can record Overwatch while playing with my friend. As you notice on like games like Overwatch or co-op games where I play with my friend Sparky, I'm more quiet on those because normally I'm just talking what it would be normal to hear someone talking with the other person while playing a game. I cannot normally be running a show. I'll do an effort to do it actually, but it's not as easy for me. I think it's mostly because it is my brothers we're talking about. If it was someone else and it was on the room, I wouldn't mind doing a show. I got so lucky. I'm always thinking he's going to hit me with a sight. And then I was like, is the sight the one hit call? As far as I know, no, but isn't it unprofessional though? But then we just popped the other guy's head and he just got knocked back and I'm like, cool. Well, at least he died. Alright, simple enough. So we're going to the clock tower. I was going to make a Castlevania music joke, but I cannot think of a proper theme. I mean, Castlevania 3, any of the modern Castlevanias. So as you can see, there's like a bunch of wooden planks within the gears. So we need to shut them down. And they kind of shine a lot, so it's easy to see them. Just as the one behind. That should be all of them actually. And the camera angles when going upstairs shows them, so it helps. Good preparation. Thanks to the effort of the Novistadors, it's kind of an odd name, we have been able to recapture Ashley. We shall prepare for the sacred ritual as quickly as possible and make Ashley an official member of the Illuminados. I'm going to say how I want it. Hey, if they say how they want it, I'm going to say how I want it. While we prepare for the ritual, those of you who feel inclined can attend to our American friend. We should be able to hold off our friend for at least a little while by jamming the gears in the clock tower with something. I think if we jam the gears in 3 places, it should give us enough time to prepare everything for the ritual. Now go and entertain of American tourists. Huh, where's the hot dog stand? Laugh track. FMV, but with the resolution of the GameCube, you probably couldn't have noticed. The resolution and the AV output quality, I don't think you could have noticed. Well, maybe, but it's certainly not as easy as now. So anyways, yeah. I guess that's all I have to talk about. And might as well, because I'll personally rather talk about the game. But there's only so much I couldn't be talking about the game before sounding like a broken record. Super. We'll do it again. When he said the American tourist, I was thinking there's a lot of interesting, well, there's a lot of tourist things to do in the United States, to the point where it's ridiculous what what is available. But I guess it's part of the American spirit to do business with whatever you have at hand. Stupid phone. More like stupid me on my dumb depth perception. What I mean by that, I remember, like, I think in Arizona, I think it is, there's this place called the Giant Cave or something. It's not as big as they make it out to be. In fact, I think when we went there, my uncle was kinda disappointed. He called it a giant ant hole. He was upset. Not mad, like mad, but he was upset. And I'm thinking, Americans can make a business out of anything. Why do I say this? Because it is true. And just to put an example, there was this case of a farmer who shoved a chicken head because he was going to cook it, but the chicken didn't die, so it was living without a head. What did he do? He went into a freak tour and managed to sell it that, look at the chicken living without head, $5 the entrance. Oh, look at the chicken without head, he's going around. I'm like, wow, I think anyone else would have just probably just killed the chicken, like, oh, poor thing. But they make a business out of it. What they did to keep the chicken alive, they fed it like with, I don't know the process they call it, but I'm not a doctor, so excuse me, I don't know the terms properly. They fed it through the neck, like the gaping hole, which not like food, but drops, like I don't know what they call it, whatever solution it is, because I mean, of course the chicken cannot chew or whatever. Also, it's kind of weird that they have like this type right just outside, especially in a battle area. I'm going to try something risky. But anyways, the point is the chicken died because he choked on a corn kernel, I think. Idiots. What does he have? He has a rocket launcher. Well, I'm going to see if I can actually dodge it. Okay. It was a bit risky, but I'm going to say it was worth it. Because this guy's like, I don't have anything anymore. Now I'm going to go into my happy corner and camp it out. Everyone was expecting, is he going to pop the plagas out? I think he didn't. He did though. He's going to shove a grenade in. Okay. No, I'm thinking how he's going to pop one, but no. And that's all of them, I think. Alright. That was interesting. Okay. Let's continue. Oh boy. It's going to be interesting. Can I hit the gimp? And we move into the charge attack, but screw him. I should have reload this. Oh wait, he actually fell down. Alright, he's dead. You can do that, don't worry about it. But this can actually reload because normally they just know your general direction. What just happened? Alright. Good thing we got this. I mean, we're going to replace it eventually, but it's good to have meanwhile, especially because it's free. It's free. I don't really talk about the call center, but I guess now I can because it's just like a distant memory. And the call center they won't work anymore. You know, I guess I can actually, because normally, of course, there was like a non-disclosure agreement, whatever you call it, but I guess only on how the system itself works and everything, not about like general aspects. So in the call center, I used to work at DirecTV, which is funny because Mexico doesn't have DirecTV. It was a complete like failure. I don't know if it was because of the high prices or the way it worked, but I think they just merged with Sky to provide the services. Anyways, so when I first entered the call center, I mean they don't work for DirecTV anymore. They work for something else. When I entered the call center, it was the billing department, which is just random. And it's always something so troublesome that you wonder how did this happen? But then they searches to what they call a verification department, which we just disclose the terms and conditions of getting certain. Oh, okay. This one drop down certain stuff, which is kind of dumb. Because I mean, what we verified were like cutscene. We can talk about it later.
Ashley.
Leon! Mr. Kennedy, don't you know when it's time to throw in the towel? Where's the satisfying sound of one's impalement?
Won't fall for this old trick.
How dare you! No more games! Kill him! Kill! Quickly! We shall prepare for the ritual!
Leon, you're alive.
So maybe you have 9 lives, but it doesn't matter now, Mr. Kennedy. I've sent my right hand to dispose of you.
Your right hand comes off?
Say whatever you please. Die, you worm!
Laugh track. I wonder what these people did. I mean, of course they're sellers, and you think, well, they probably like. I mean, because of this one, this like giant crown. they stole stuff or something, but then you think doesn't Las Plagas make them like completely willingful? Or probably they didn't want to take Las Plagas and here they are. Well, whatever. Not my problem. I might want to organize this alone. What was I saying? Oh yeah, DirecTV. So, what happened was, I mean, you could get like the stupid digital boxes, and you could not pay for them, but you will need to get into a like 2-year agreement with DirecTV. Either 2 years or 1 year, but normally with boxes it was always 2 years. Which frankly I just find so dumb. But you know what's dumber? The customer. I mean, it's because it's just so simple to understand and whatever, but the customer just makes it so complicated. And in some cases I understand because the whole process is just completely pain in the ass. And I think, oh yeah, even if you were to buy the box yourself, you still need to get into the agreement. You're so stupid. Leon doesn't like bats.
Got some rare. What are you buying?
But you got this rare. Ooh, the striker. This is going to be the shotgun de facto for the rest of the playthrough. So we can say goodbye to the riot shotgun.
Thank you. What are you buying?
And get the freaking striker.
All stranger.
It shoots faster. It has more shotgun bullets per bullet. I don't think that's the term. It has more bullets, more space for bullets. I think probably the. I don't know if the disadvantage is the firepower, but apparently there's no like completely better weapons, but I'm not sure about that. But unless you do like multiple playthroughs to completely upgrade them, I think for all intents and purposes this is a better weapon.
Is that all,
But I wonder if
stranger?
pay that much.
Is that Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's be okay.
Come back anytime.
Well, the point is, what happened a lot in the call center is that the selling department, or whatever you want to call it, the people who make the sales, normally they will tell, you're getting these boxes for completely free. And the customer, oh, free completely? Yes, you need to get into an agreement with the company for 2 years. Oh, sure, free, yeah. Or worse, they say, is it really free? Yes, completely free. Okay, if it's free, then no problem. But guess what? It wasn't free. But oh my god, that pissed me off so much. Because you get the customer and you're just supposed to read the script like, you're getting this is what happened, you stay with us this year, whatever. You can change channels, whatever you want, the package doesn't matter. The only thing we ask you to do is just keep the service. That's the only thing. You can do whatever changes you want, but you only need to keep it for 2 years. It's simple. However, they a lot of times they will send. I'm doing a lot of hand motions and I'm not even recording myself. I'm sorry. What happens a lot was they send the customers telling them it was free, and guess what? It wasn't. I mean, they could get it for free, but they will need to apply the promotions properly. It's an elevator shaft. Bring the elevator up. It's not responding. The powers must be out. Oh shit. It's alien. So, we're going to be finding this thing at one point in the future. So that's what happened, and it happens a lot more often than you like. So then you have to tell the customer, oh well, it's not free, I'm seeing that you're being charged $100. which, I mean, it's just ridiculous the amount that you need to pay for it, and then to get into an agreement. Come on, DirecTV. Then you wonder why you're losing subscribers. I'm not saying that the competitors aren't any better. here's my word of advice: completely drop cable TV, just get internet. This were approximately 4 minutes for the elevator to arrive. Okay. Now maybe we can do something about it. The area must be locked down for safety reasons. I hope it's only temporary. Looks like it may not open for a while. How do you know that? And here we are. I said alien, but he looks more like a predator. I do believe, like, I don't think he's invincible. Ah, oh, come on. I thought I dodged. I want to see. I mean, of course, I want to do that, but okay. Completely bullshit, let me tell you. Anyways, so we're going to use the rocket launcher on this guy. I'm not sure if it actually kills him in professional, but I'm going to try. Yeah, it completely does. Hey, you ruined the boss fight. I was just going to shoot it anyways. I just need to get the crown jewel, which is the important thing to get. And guess what? If you kill the thing, you don't have to wait. I was thinking, oh, killing it with a rocket launcher raise the fight. But what is to do? Just run around freezing it and shooting it? It's not really that interesting. Besides, they gave me the rocket launcher for free. I'm free to do whatever they want. Like running without handguns or anything. I like this. Well, anyways, point is, customers were rude. Most of the time were dumb. But most of the time it's like, I understand that what they did to you was complete bullshit. I don't agree with it, but I cannot put the company in negative position while on a call, because it gets recorded and my supervisors don't like that. Well, how do I say it? My supervisors were really nice people. The quality team also really nice people. But I guess, of course, since they are the people who represent like the quality aspect of DirecTV, they need to honor that to the company to keep the even higher ups pleased.
Is having difficulty taming the American pig. Salazar had his chance. Krauser, go get the girl. Oh, and dispose of the swine while you're at it.
Consider it done.
Chapter 4-1, and alright. I think I said this before already, but the one who voices Krauser voices Leon too, and the merchant. So yeah, I mean, the QA department was really nice, it was really swell. But I mean, of course, since that's their job, and DirecTV was like, you need to do this. They say, well, you don't put the company in negative position. We know it's bullshit, and we know the other departments shouldn't be putting you in a difficult position. But it's just what we have to do, and that's what we get paid for. And it's like, yeah, alright. So to honor them, I respect that. And well, that's pretty much it. And I mean, I don't know if I should say this, but I guess let's just stick with the facts. Normally, the departments that dealt with the shall we say, the sales were like in the Philippines, which, I mean, I don't mind the place. I don't hate people based on race or location or whatever. But since they were the ones dealing with the sales, they were the ones who were perpetuating that. So I was like, please don't do that. And I do believe they get paid like $3 per unit they sell. So I mean, times are rough, so they will do stuff like that. I understand, especially because just call center jobs is just not a good job. If you're at a call center and you're not the one taking calls and you like it, please tell me. I would like to know. Not because I don't think it's impossible, but I would like to open or broaden my horizons and see what people like. Anyways, this has gone over an hour and we're already finished the chapter, so I'm going to call it quits here because I also have other stuff to do. So thanks so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you. This is when vacation starts because my brothers are working and they work in the morning and I can do this peacefully. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you when I see everyone. Take care. And remember, call center jobs are not forever. It's good money, but don't get too into it. See you.